Greetings, listeners. Welcome to Consulting Between Friends. I am your host, Michael Holmes Jr. We all need time to ourselves. This is vital to our health and it creates a reset for our body. The time we take for ourselves gives us clarity on things we focus on that are important to ourselves. Everyone needs a break from time to time, and taking a vacation can help reset our mental state. When you think of the word vacation, what comes to mind? There are multiple ways to describe vacation. For example, leisure time, a day off from work, visiting a new place, or a staycation. Yes, these are multiple ways to take a vacation. The one I'm going to focus on is a staycation. Sometimes you just need to get away from your everyday routine and just relax. Here is the problem: you might not have the time or the funds to travel outside of your current location. This is okay. There could be multiple things to do in your current city, and you might not realize it. A lot of the time, we may overlook things. In this episode, I will explore my staycation and give some ideas about exploring your city. The topic is staycation, the affordable way to vacation. We will return after a message from our sponsor. Everyone is always planning things, and advertising is needed to make it happen. So, if it's personal or business, let Pinpoint Designs and Images solve that problem. With Pinpoint Designs and Images LLC, you will receive quality work and professional service at a great price. The service that is offered: flyers, business cards, programs, invitations, photo books, ad booklets, and much more. Michael Holmes Jr., owner/principal designer of Pinpoint Designs and Images LLC. Contact me by email or social media. Email address is pinpointdesignsandImages@gmail.com, and Instagram Pinpoint Designs, and Facebook Pinpoint Designs and Images. We are back. There are different vacation getaways you can do without breaking the bank. You can plan a vacation with creativity in your city. You just have to take the time to plan it or be spontaneous to explore different things that you might not have ever done before. Trying a new restaurant out, or maybe have a picnic in a new park you saw. Maybe there's a new exhibit at a local museum. You don't want to get to a point in life where it feels like you wish you did a few more things. So try something new. It might surprise you. What you might find to do around your city with your family and friends. Enjoy. Staycation ideas: 1. Local hotel, resort, or bed and breakfast. 2. Local spa. 3. Listen to audiobooks or read a book. 4. Volunteer work. 5. Exercise. 6. Game night with friends. 7. Home improvement project. 8. Learn a new productive skill. After a short break, we will return. We are back. My staycation story. I had vacation planned out of town, but my plans changed during the process. I was thinking about canceling my vacation since I was unable to go out of town. I told myself I needed a vacation from work even though I couldn't travel. So I decided on a staycation. First, I bought a concert ticket to see Alicia Keys. Then I decided to check out a local coffee shop named Mojo's. This coffee shop has a nice, relaxing atmosphere. If you need to find a place to have a meeting or a place to work on your computer, this is the right place. Later, my cousin and I went to Toots Meadery. I had a mixed drink and tried lamb neck, while my cousin had a steak dish. The serving size was enormous, but you get what you pay for. We had a great time here, and it was a great new place to try out. The other place I decided to check out was Bacano Wine. This spot was really cool. I love the atmosphere. They have live music and serve wine. While I had a red wine and an old fashioned, and the food I tried was potatoes bravas. This potato dish was amazing, and I will be returning for more. The last place I went was the country club. I came to this spot because of the pool they had. This place has a restaurant in the front and a pool in the back. And I went swimming here multiple times while on my vacation. I had a relaxing drink at the pool and a nice late night meal. Later that night, I decided to check out two of my favorite bars, Barrel Proof and Bayou Beer Gardens. Barrel Proof has really great mixed drinks, and Bayou Beer Gardens has a really large selection of beers. I really enjoyed the taste of draft and craft beers. This was my staycation story living in New Orleans, Louisiana. After a short break, we will return. We are back. In closing, I hope the information was valuable to my listeners. Just because you cannot take a dream vacation right now doesn't mean you cannot have a vacation. You can still have an amazing time. Make it a staycation. You will be surprised how much you and your family will enjoy the city where you currently live. You just have to see the wonderful things the city has to offer, like a tourist. I chose this topic on staycation because I can relate, and many others as well, who just need a break from reality. A staycation is a great opportunity for your family to just relax and appreciate what matters the most. One last thing, remember to support local businesses and appreciate the time you spend with others, no matter the place. Thank you for listening to Consulting Between Friends. This podcast is available on Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts, as well other platforms that are available. So like and subscribe. Need to contact us and leave us a comment? You can find us on Instagram at consulting the letter B friends. Once again, consulting B friends. An email address is consulting the letter B friends at gmail.com. Once again, consulting B friends at gmail.com. Consulting Between Friends now has a merch online store called Podcast Merch Headquarters. This is where you can buy merch to show your support for the podcast. Some items to choose from are t-shirts, tumblers, and hoodies, as well many other things I know you will appreciate. So take the time to review the items in the store. The link will be available in the podcast notes under Podcast Merch Headquarters. Consulting Between Friends appreciates the constant support. It means a lot. If you would like to support the podcast more, you can find me on Patreon at Consulting Be Friends. Once again, at Consulting Be Friends. The link will be in the description. Consulting Between Friends now has a way for listeners to share their feedback about the podcast. The listeners can now share their feedback on Discord. The link will be available in the podcast notes and on the podcast website. Thanks again for the support. If you have an extra minute, it would be greatly appreciated if you could answer a few questions regarding the quality of the podcast. The link will be in the description. Consulting Between Friends. Thanks to everyone for making this possible. The host, Michael Holmes Jr., the producer and content creator, Michael Holmes Jr., the artwork cover, Michael Holmes Jr., original music, a DJ named Slash, references, nerdwallet.com, travelandleisure.com, content distributor, My Producer Podcasts.